What's up everybody, welcome to Morning Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on PLTR stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video guys, first of all I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be the catalyst for this asset for upcoming weeks. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So, and let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, at this point, right after I made several very successful calls. You can see on my previous videos, and by the way, you can find all the links on my previous videos in the description below. And I showed you this potential price action that should retest the range of support that I drew previously. Then somewhere at this point I told you, let me show you more thoroughly, I told you that we have to break the resistance at 0.786 fib level at $25.92. And if it happens, we have to land somewhere at around $28. And as you can see, we had this movement to the upside and we potentially completed 5 waves on a bigger scale, but this previous video was quite interesting because we had two invalidation points. First of all, if this asset broke the bottom of this range at about 26 let's put it this way, at about $27, we would see the next leg to the downside, and in this case we potentially would have this type of retracement as an ABC correction. But if this asset broke this range of resistance, its previous swing high, we might see the retest of its next range of resistance. And let me show you on a bigger scale. If I switch to daily time frame, as you can see right here, and turn off all the tools, we have the previous top is right here at $29.3, $29.4, and we hit it with the flying colors. And for now we have a reaction. That is why, guys, my forecast is quite accurate. I didn't encourage you to enter any position for Palantir in the short-term perspective, but I told you that you have to be very cautious with its upcoming volatility. And I explained to you why I thought so. And guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, and if you want to read price charts easily, like I do, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer right now, there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal. So, and let's continue with the fundamental news. What news might be the catalyst for Palantir for upcoming weeks? If you take a look on the general sentiment on Google, if you type in Google search bar PLTR stock and switch to news tab folder, you will see several recent news. The most recent two of them were published just 1 day ago and 17 hours ago. And I have to say that these two news are quite bullish. And in general, I agree for 100% with this catalyst. But guys, these catalysts are the long-term catalyst. And we shouldn't rely on them as the short-term and medium-term catalyst that will drive the price of Palantir higher from its current range. That is why, guys, you have to rely on other signs. First of all, let me show you right here. This is the list of institutional investors, and let me first of all pay your attention to this chart. It is a Palantir Technologies institutional ownership. And as you can see, we have the highest level of institutional investors ever, highest level ever for Palantir, who want to hold this stock in their investment portfolios. And let me show you the most recent activity of institutional investors. If you take a look on this column, delta of shares in percentage, you will not see the direct trend, which company want to enter, which company want to leave their position, and in general, how many shares were bought or sold on the Q2 of this year. And let me remind you that the filing date is nothing else but the filing date, not the deal execution date. And the real deal happened at least 45 days prior this date. Guys, take a look right here. If I sort these investors by number of shares from the biggest to smallest one, you can see that top 10, almost top 10 of major institutional investors increased their positions in Palantir. Yes, it is just a rebalancing of their position, but in general, it shows that these companies want to hold Palantir very strong. At the same time, guys, if you take a look right here, this is the list of insider trades. And as you can see, Glazer David sold some of his shares, but previously he received these shares as a stock-based compensation. If you add 52,656 shares to 37,344 shares, it will be exactly 90,000 shares. And he sold this entire number of shares, and I don't see this as a negative catalyst. It is just a common behavior of insiders right after their stock-based compensation. And in general, yes, we have a lot of other insiders who sold some of their shares. But guys, take a look right here on the most right column. You can see the remaining shares, and none of these insiders sold the entire position of their shares. This means they still Palantir shareholders, and they still want to have these shares in their investment portfolios. And I think it is quite bullish news, but guys, be very cautious with its upcoming price action. So let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. Guys, I have to admit that if the asset went higher from the very beginning of, for example, June, from this swing low to this swing high for about 40%, we have to see some kind of retracement. And I have to admit that if you take a look closely to the most recent price action, you can see that we have several candles that one follows another. And if I switch to 2 hours time frame, these two candles will be just one bearish candle, this bearish candle. And guys, if we have a lot of long wicks to the upside, this means there is a huge rejection of for this range. And this means we might see the next leg to the downside from this very point. That is why I do not encourage you to enter your short-term long position in this asset. But we have to wait for the retracement. And guys, in worst case scenario, this call will lead you to just missing the opportunity to catch its next potential leg to the upside. And I have to say that I don't think that this leg, if it happens, will be quite substantial. Most likely we will see the retracement to the downside. And in this case, you will be able to re-enter your long position with a more lucrative average price. And definitely, guys, my calls are not correct in 100% of cases. My win rate is about 70 to 75, in some cases to 80%. But definitely, my technical analysis is worth your attention, and you have to rely on it as a part of your due diligence. That is why subscribe to my YouTube channel and drop me a line in the comment section if you think this video is valuable for you. So, see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.